podcast with Lonzo in command. Brought to you by Compton Entertainment Chamber, across the land. News and information, straight and uncut, we deliver. Real talk every time, sharp like a sliver. Like and subscribe, stay tuned, let's time.
Hello. How you doing today, folks? This is Lonzo, president of the Compton Entertainment Chamber of Commerce and the editor for the Hub City Legend digital newspaper. And today, as I promised, we were supposed to do it last week, but things didn't quite work out. Both our schedules had a little conflicts. But today, I have a mayoral candidate live with me right here. Her name is, y'all know her already. I just met her though. Y'all know her. Her name is Inez Tootie Adkins. She's running for mayor of the city of Compton. How are you doing today, Tootie? Inez, I'm sorry.
No, I answer to it all.
Okay.
I am doing grand. Thank you. How are you?
I'm all right so far, so good. I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna have Mayor Tootie. That might be a little bit too informal. You follow me? But I see.
I think they usually go by their last name anyway, so it would be Mayor Adkins.
Compton ain't gonna do it like that. They're gonna call you Mayor Tootie, okay?
Okay.
We always give each other nicknames. All right. Now, first of all, I've heard a lot about you. We met for the first time face to face on Saturday at the Leslie Sykes Key to the City event. Yeah. And pleasure meeting you. And even before that, we had an event at a podcast booked. But unfortunately, our schedule was conflicted and we couldn't make it happen. So we're here today to make this thing happen. Now, first thing I want to ask you, why are you running for mayor? What's your inspiration? What's your motivation for running for mayor of Compton?
Okay. So thank you. First, let me just say thank you for having me. It was a pleasure meeting you Saturday for the first time.
Thank you.
I have heard about you, but first time meeting, it was great.
I didn't do it. Yeah.
So I'm running because we have just been in survival mode here in Compton. And I just got fed up with it. And I said, you know what? I am change. I can make a change. So I'm going to run for mayor. I'm running to make residents feel heard. A lot of people say that, City Hall ignores them or they don't listen to the people. So I'm running to bring change in that way. I'm running to restore the trust in the city because the morale is there, trust is gone. So I'm running to restore that. I'm running to make our streets safer and brighter and cleaner. And I'm running because I understand business. I understand the charter. I understand how government works. And that's why I'm running for mayor.
Now, when people say that they're not being heard by the city, how do you interpret that?
I get all the time that I called and I sent an email and we told them about this on our block, this issue that we're having, and no one responded. No one, got back to them. And so the people feel like it's falling on deaf ears. Okay.
All right. I've heard something similar to that. What's your background? What's your educational level?
Oh, my education. So I graduated high school. I did not go to high school in Compton. I went in Cerritos, so let's clear that up. Okay. I graduated from Gar High School in Cerritos with honors. Okay. And then I went to Mortuary College. So I have a...
Go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead. So, a lot of people are like, you went where? So I went to Mortuary College. I am 4th generation mortician in my family.
Wow.
So I did not know. You didn't know?
I did not. That's my brand new to my ears.
Yeah. So I retired 30 years. I did 30 years of mortuary executive, servicing the families. I serviced so many families right here in the great city of Compton. And so, I retired after 30 years of that. And now I am a longshore worker. I work at the port. Okay. And I've been doing that for like the past, I want to say about 8 years now.
Okay, we got a little static in your line over there. It just cleared up. Okay. So you were a mortuary worker for 30 years.
Yeah.
Left the lively industry of burying folks to become
Yes.
a longshore. Is it longshoreman or longshoreman person? Guys, got to keep it politically correct.
Yes. A longshore worker. That's what I say.
Longshore worker. Okay, so that's
People say longshore man, longshoreman.
okay.
Well, longshore worker.
Now you've been doing that how long now?
I want to say it's been about 8 years, 7 or 8 years. I lost track.
Now you also have a venue in Compton, right?
No, I don't.
I thought you had a venue that people gave parties at.
Oh well, this is my home.
Okay.
And it's not inside; it's just the yard.
Okay.
So I was raised here in this very house. Been here all my life, and even my parents rented it out for events and weddings and just all sorts of things. And so now that I, took over, I did the same thing.
Okay. So you went to mortuary college. Did you go to any other college or just mortuary college?
Just mortuary college, yes.
How long is that class? Did you get a doctor's degree, a BA degree, or what?
No. So it's just a mortuary science.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. So it's not a doctor's or a bachelor's or any of that. Mortuary science. So it's just like a science degree, learning the body, parts of the body, the veins and the anatomy, everything. So
how long is that college? I'm curious. Now, how long is that college?
About 2 years, 2.5 years, almost 3.
So you have to do that to become a mortician?
Yes.
Okay. Didn't know that. Never thought about it till today. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So a lot of people do know that about me, but then a lot of people don't.
Okay. Now there's some myths about you, surrounding you. Okay. One of them is that you are either cousin or something to Asia Brown, former mayor. Okay. Mm-hmm. True or false?
False.
Now, I don't know how that started, but it was brought
I think it just comes. Our skin color might be similar. Our hairstyles might have been similar in some pictures. So, I think it comes from that. People just kind of associate. Even now, when I give out my flyers, they say, "Oh, that you are you related to that last mayor?" They said that last mayor. I said, "Oh, Asia Brown, no, we're not related."
Okay, all right.
We just two sisters, not sisters, but you know what I mean.
Good to know. So that's one.
Two black women, beautiful black women. How about that?
Yeah, I'll take that all day long.
Because if I say sisters, they say, "Oh, that's her sister." No.
What is your vision? Now we talked about some of the reasons why you're running for office in Compton. What would your vision be for Compton?
Mm-hmm. So my vision for Compton is definitely a more beautiful Compton. Beautification is needed. Also, just to operate at a higher standard.
Okay.
That's my vision for Compton. So operate at a higher standard. Bring transparency, just acknowledgement of all of our community, to inspire togetherness, because right now it's kind of like the Mexicans, the blacks, togetherness. We need to operate together.
Now, how would you do that? That's a good vision. I'm trying to figure out how that would happen, because I notice when I go to certain events, like Black History Month, I saw very few people from the Latino community there. When I go to Latino events, I see a few blacks there, because some of us, we patronize on both sides, but it's a little bit of division there. Okay, I'm not going to say one way or another how it is, but how do you think you would be able to overcome that and bring some more unity to Compton?
Well, we just have to be more friendly, unify everybody together, have more events that we interchange together. Okay. And that's how.
Okay. Now, if you were blessed with being the mayor of Compton, first 90 days, what would you like to see? What would you like to do?
First 90 days, I would like to review all of the potholes and the complaints, and I'm going to have the the residents to inform us, where are the potholes? Where are these, sore spots? And
Okay.
get those taken care of. Because when I'm out campaigning daily, that's really all they ask me about. You gonna fix these potholes? You gonna fix the streets? And there has been a lot of work done. I won't take that from the current administration. There has been a lot of work done, but just not enough. And the people are, even though there has been some things done, they don't see that until you fix that pothole on their street.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that I learned a couple years ago. John Strickland, who was in charge of those type of projects for the city of Compton, he explained to me and some other folks how long it actually takes to get something done like that.
Yeah.
If it's not an emergency, it has to stand in line and it has to be approved and funded and scoped out. And sometimes it can get patched up, but that's all it's going to get is patched up.
So let's talk about that.
Please do.
Yeah, because I feel like that's all we've been getting is just patchwork. And it's just half done. And then so I want to ask the hard questions. Who are these contractors that we're hiring to do these repairs? Have we gone to see their work? Because how come when we go down Lakewood Boulevard, there's not one pothole? So I'm going to ask the tough questions like who the contractors are. Have we seen the work? I just feel like some contractors come here because they know they can just get away with doing anything in Compton. So that has to end.
I have a tough question. I'm trying to understand how we have prostitution on Long Beach Boulevard. Lakewood, Carson, and Compton are all patrolled by the sheriff, but they don't have the same prostitution that we have in Compton. And I can understand how that is possible. How does the same organization secure different areas, but only one has it? Not. I've never seen a prostitute that I know of walking anywhere in Long Beach. I mean, in the Carson or in Lakewood, but and they have the same restrictions as Compton does. But for some reason, we don't have that problem. You don't see them past 91 freeway. Okay,
that is true.
So 91 freeway, you don't see them.
That's exactly right. So what we have to do, I don't know if you noticed this. I don't even know if you live in Compton, but Compton is very dark. Yeah. We have to light up our streets. We have to. All of that stuff is kind of done in the darkness. Now, don't get me wrong; they are out there right now, and it is 12:12, and it is very light. So we have to lean on our nonprofit organizations that have the outreach to go and talk to these young women and find other alternatives to get them off of the street. And then we have to get a program. I think we need a program like a Shame the John program. So when the Johns come to pick up these ladies, they get arrested, they get ticketed, it goes to their home. We need a billboard where we say this person was, seen doing illegal activities here in the city of Compton. A Shame the John program. Also, I feel like we need more security out there. More patrolling. Now, they can't do anything. They can't arrest it. I've asked these same questions. Why are they allowed? But I still think we need to beef up our patrolling. And then we need cameras.
Okay.
We need cameras. We need to let them know that they are being filmed. And then that way, hopefully that will deter them.
They have lot cops, those big, those white solar powered cameras on Long Beach Boulevard. Right. And what I was told, all they did was move out of the camera. All the girls did was move out of the camera. Right, out of the view of the camera.
They try to move them around because you'll see it parked here one day and you'll see it next week. It's moved somewhere else. So that is correct. Yeah. Now there is another security measure that I have to propose. And it is called the night scope. And it's like a little robot. You remember how R2D2? Yeah. And that will other cities have it. I've done the study. Other cities have these, and it has cut down on their crime and prostitution and things like that. So I would be willing to introduce that to the city and the city manager and the council. I've already reached out to that company. Let me tell you how I learned about it. I was in Malibu shopping.
Okay.
And here comes this robot going around, and it says police on it, and it has hundreds of cameras, and it takes pictures, it scans license plates. And I believe we need that as well in the city of Compton. Like Beverly Hills and Culver City, they have license plates readers.
Right.
I think we need to know who is coming in and out of our city at all times.
That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea.
So I believe if we implement these and get the word, we have to get the word out.
Okay.
And let the people know that Compton, we are not playing. And hopefully that will deter. It should deter.
So we have a 3-foot robot walking or rolling around Compton with police on it. Okay, somebody gonna steal the nest.
Well, so here's the thing. It says police on it, so it is like a police, and if you touch it, that's a crime.
Wow.
Yeah, so you will get in trouble for it.
That is deep. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I've never seen it before, but I have seen the food delivery robots downtown LA.
Yeah, well, this one is a robot. They have it in parks, and like in Huntington Park, they have them.
Okay.
Like I said, I saw it in Malibu in a parking lot in a shopping center.
So they just roll around and
they roll around and they take and has hundreds of cameras on this thing, so it's constantly taking information. Okay. So even on our dumping, I said we have bad dumping problem here.
Right.
I feel like if we place one of those there, we light up the area. You know, in the day of solar lighting, it's like, come on now, how's it so hard to get lighting when it's free? So solar lights, very bright. We just really have to lighten up our cities, brighten it up like a football field.
Okay. Before we go any further, I got to say this right here. This interview is not an endorsement by the Compton Entertainment Chamber of Commerce, nor is it an endorsement by the Hub City Legend newspaper or Lonzo Williams. This is a public service to the citizens of Compton, and I'm inviting all mayoral candidates to come on this podcast and share their thoughts about Compton. Let's get it clear. He supported nation. Nope, I'm not here. I'm not sorry. Oh my God. She got me all messed up. I'm not here to support anybody, any one particular any one particular candidate. Yeah. I'm here to share the information with the people of Compton. It's not an endorsement of the chamber, the paper, or me personally. It's just a public service to the citizens of Compton. Please understand that. Okay? Huh?
I appreciate that public service. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm interviewing Leroy Guillory. He told me he wants to do this. He wants to do a podcast. Omar as well. I got called to the mayor and Mr. Spicer. So the camera is open for the seats open for everyone. I definitely want to have this conversation. We're gonna have some candidate forums. Yes. They'll be coming up shortly, but. I think a one-on-one is always a little bit better because you can focus on what you want to talk about and not have to share your thoughts with 5 other people or 6 other people.
I agree. And you have the time. I think on the candidate forums, you don't really get the time to go deep into the situation. So
you might get 20 or 30 seconds to answer a question or something like that.
Exactly right.
Okay. What else do we have for you here? What other problems do you see in Compton that you'd like to see corrected?
Jeez, where do I begin? So I'm like the rest of the community, the streets, the prostitution issue, because I'm right here at near the prostitution, and it's just horrible, you know. And these kids are going to school and walking down the street, and they have to walk past that. So those are my big things as well: fixing our streets, fixing our infrastructure, just total infrastructure. Public safety.
Okay.
Again, that's huge for me as well. And getting the prostitutes off the street as well. Okay. I mean, I have a plethora of things, but I'll just start with those things.
Well, we got a plethora of time. You don't get 19 minutes. We ain't made 20 minutes yet. So I try to give everybody at least 30 minutes. If you got some more things you want to share with us, please feel free.
Okay. Let me see. Just, you know, our infrastructure is huge. I have a big problem with our on-ramps and off-ramps on the freeway and all going down the 91 corridor.
Okay.
I have a huge problem with that because as soon as you pass us by, You go down to Bellflower and Lakewood and Buena Park and on down, they have plants and rocks and everything is decorative and so nice. And you know, we can't even get a bougainvillea over here. And you know, our on ramps and off ramps are just ridiculous.
Okay.
It's like we're a forgotten city. So that's another one of my in the first 100 days to make sure that our to talk with our city manager, be in agreement to for him to reach out to Caltrans and find out why are our section of the freeway neglected.
Okay. Now, you know, I've always said this. Here's something that you may not know about me.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing shows like this in Compton for the past 20, 25 years.
I didn't know that.
I had a show when Compton had a public access channel, Channel 3. I was on there for 15 years straight doing the same type of situation. That's why I love doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I look at some of my old videos from 2000 to from 1995, 1999, 2000, it was the same problems. And what I find difficult, I'm talking about the same potholes, same beautification issues, and it's just very frustrating for a person who care about the city. I was born in Compton, but I wasn't raised in Compton. I was always raised Compton adjacent. But everything I did was in Compton. Went to school in Compton, elementary, junior high school, and high school. And my love has always been there for Compton. That's always my home city, although LA is pretty much on my address. But to see Paramount, I remember when Paramount and Downey were cow towns.
Yeah, and look at them now, just thriving.
Cow towns,
just thriving, right?
They're doing pretty well.
Yes, they are.
They're doing pretty well, and I would hate to think that the 710 freeway is a dividing point of our with our disparity, because it seems like everything west of the 710, except for Linwood, has seen some not so good days. And I would love to see Compton be as vibrant and attractive as these cities.
Absolutely. Okay? And that's one of my goals, to take Compton from just surviving to thriving. I mean, if you look at Carson and just Downey, I mean, they are just thriving, just beautiful. Lots of businesses. So we have to become business friendly here as well to attract businesses. We have this whole stigma on our city. Oh, it's so hard to start a business in Compton. It's so hard to build this in Compton. We have to change that.
That is, but unfortunately, as the Compton Entertainment Chamber of Commerce president, I can verify. I can say that's very true. People come to me all the time with issues trying to open a business in Compton. Why it's so difficult, I don't understand. And I'm not going to sit there and call names today, but it's just certain names always pop up in the problem.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. We have to streamline,
and it just makes no sense. And you need business to increase tax revenue.
Correct.
But you don't want them in it. You act like you don't want them in your city, and it makes it. I got a couple of people right now on my email to return email list that have hit me. You help me with so and so and so and so, and right now I've had little to no success.
Right. Yeah. So we definitely have to work on that. We have to streamline the process, and then we have to get it out there to let them know, because we have this hanging over our town, and it's not very good. So we have to get like a PR company to start advertising that Compton is open for business, but we have to fix our infrastructure, because a lot of businesses don't want to come here because our infrastructure is so bad. And when you were speaking of the 91 corridor, so I have a plan for that as well. The 91 corridor, if you go up and down now, you see all the factories and the buildings. Most of them sit empty. You see for lease, and just all of us, no businesses there. So I'm going to invite tech and manufacturing and pharmaceutical companies to come to Compton and let them know that we have the buildings, we have the space, even some green companies, green energy. Invite them to come. And that's one of the roles of the mayor, is to create partnerships with with businesses so they can come to Compton. And while I bring that up, the Foot Locker in Compton in the town center.
Yeah, yeah.
So I created a partnership with Foot Locker, and that's the reason why the store is there today.
Okay.
Yes.
Before you had aspirations of becoming the mayor, obviously.
Yes, absolutely. It was before any of that. So just imagine what I can do with the title. Okay. Because I've always been working for our city without, it's not a title thing for me, anything like that. But I'm just saying, if I did that, invited Foot Locker here, the store is beautiful, created a space for youth inside the store. So so many wonderful things. It created economic development. They hired Compton. So many wonderful things that come out of that store. And all right. I'm proud to say that I was the one to make that happen.
Okay. All right, folks, we are live with Inez Tootie Adkins, candidate for mayor of the city of Compton. She's given her visions, her plans, her inspiration, talked about her education. I don't know how being a mortician is going to help you being a mayor, but I
can tell you how.
Go for it.
So like I said, for 30 years, I have been dealing with families, personalities, all types of people, from family of the devil to angels. Okay. So that's how it will help me in the city of Compton. Okay. Now, they say that there's a lot of infighting, with the council and things like that. I can work with everyone. And if the council is for the people and for the people only, what is the infighting for?
Okay.
Because if we're all here to help the people, that's what we're going to do. I'm about the people's business. So that's what I'm here to do. Take care of the people of Compton, the residents of Compton, everyone, and get the business done.
Okay. Fantastic. If you have anything else you want to share, we got about 3 minutes left. Anything else you want to share, feel free. It's your platform to share any of your thoughts with the people of Compton. This is your interview.
Okay. So to the people of Compton who are watching, thank you for your time. My name is Inez Tootie Adkins, and I am a candidate for mayor June 2nd, 2026. So I am here to ask you for your vote. And the reason why I want your vote is because I love the city of Compton. I love the people, and that's everyone in Compton. I understand the government. I understand our charter. And I am here to make Compton be great, to make Compton thrive.
Okay. All right. Folks, heard it out of her mouth herself. Inez Tootie Adkins, running for mayor of city of Compton, folks. She's looking for your vote. And once again, before I wrap this show up, this is not an endorsement of Adkins or any other candidate by the Compton Entertainment Chamber of Commerce, Hub City Legend newspaper, or Lonzo Williams. This is strictly a service to the community. All right. All candidates will be invited. All candidates have been invited, and those who choose to sit on this platform are welcome to share their thoughts, plans with the city of Compton. Again, this is not an endorsement. I don't want to get jammed up at the High Center about about these interviews. All right, folks, thank you very much for watching. Tootie, thank you for watching. Mayor Tootie, I'm gonna call you Mayor Tootie. Mayor Tootie, thank you for watching. And thank you for being here, dear. And we will see you later. Have a blessed day.
Thank you so much. Okay,
all right.
Welcome to Hub City Legend Podcast with Lonzo in command. Brought to you by Compton Entertainment Chamber, across the land. News and information, straight and uncut, we deliver. Real talk every time, sharp like